Welcome to Interwire Communication Solutions. You will find lots of useful information in this handbook. When you arrive, go to reception. They will make you an identification badge. You will show this at security. Next, report to your supervisor's cubicle. He or she will direct you to the appropriate aisle. This is where you will find your workstation. All workstations are arranged in an open plan. Take note of the fire exits closest to your workstation. Your supervisor will direct you to the conference room. He or she will also show you the break room. Remember, all employees spend breaks in this common area.
From j.hit@centilcc.net to r.weiss@centilcc.net. Subject: Call Center Equipment. Hello, Raymond. I reviewed the call center inventory. We have extra computers, keyboards, and mice. We don't need to order any of these. I don't think we need any more notepads either. We have plenty of calculators right now. Don't order any unless they are on sale. I definitely need you to order a new whiteboard. The one we have now is really old and dirty. We also need new phones and headsets for the terminals. Also, can you get prices on the new display monitors? I'd like to get one. However, I don't know if we have the budget for it. Thanks, Julie.
Memo from j.nor@cccalling.com to all employees. Subject: changes in shifts and hours. Hello everyone. As you know, our schedule is changing. We will become a 24-hour call center next week. There will be some major changes to your hours. Currently, you all work morning and daytime shifts. We will now fill shifts for all hours. We need volunteers to work evening shifts, graveyard shifts, and weekend shifts. We encourage part-time employees to become full-time employees. Talk to your supervisor if you are interested. These new shifts provide many opportunities for overtime. The length and frequency of breaks remains the same regardless of shift. Please see your supervisor if you have any questions. Jeff Knorr, CEO.
Is a career as a call center representative right for you? Call center representatives need a specific set of characteristics. They must have a sensible approach to unusual problems. Dealing with customers is challenging. Representatives must be friendly, kind, and patient. However, these are not the only important attributes. Representatives also need to be knowledgeable about their customers and their company. Representatives should be enthusiastic about providing help and advice. They must be honest and polite at the same time. Good representatives have a sense of humor. However, they also remain professional at all times. Representatives must be responsible by honoring promises to customers.
Darcy Tadaro, 6273 Ogle Avenue. Objective: a managerial position at a call center. Experience: sales representative. Intelligent Solutions Communications. Duties: I was responsible for speaking with customers. Skills: I can hold a conversation in English or in Spanish. I am good at problem solving because I adapt to new situations quickly. I am capable of multitasking and handling many projects at once. I type 60 words per minute. I am trained in conflict resolution. This lets me maintain call control at all times. I have strong listening skills when dealing with both customers and employees. I am computer literate in all basic programs.
Open position: Call Center Supervisor. Telesolutions Inc. is looking for an experienced call center supervisor. The right candidate has strong leadership skills. We need leaders who will manage our teams effectively. The supervisor will organize staff meetings and coordinate manager meetings. He or she will also support representatives experiencing technical issues. We need someone who is willing to address problems as they arise. The right candidate will have experience promoting teamwork. He or she will also develop scripts for calls. We have one supervisor position open. Send a resume and cover letter to hr@telesolutions.org to apply.
Easy Call Call Control Software. Quick Start Guide. Press the blue button to call a customer. The computer dials the number for you. Then it connects you to a customer. The system recognizes whether the customer answers. If not, the computer will save the number. That way, you can attempt to reach the customer later. This also lets you return calls easily. The computer alerts you when you have an incoming call. Click the green icon to answer the call. Use the screen interface to direct or release the call. You may also mute the call to speak with your manager, or the customer can hold instead. The call will automatically end when the customer hangs up.
Hiring tips for call center representatives. Telephone communication presents unique challenges. In face-to-face conversations, people use body language. People communicate using nonverbal cues. For call center representatives, this is impossible. Good call center candidates know how to speak clearly. They use proper volume, intonation, and stress to communicate effectively. A good candidate articulates to minimize miscommunication. There are several things to remember during interviews. Be sure to have the candidate read aloud. Avoid hiring candidates who mumble or struggle with reading. It is helpful to interview candidates by phone. Make sure you understand everything the candidate says. This is the voice your customers will hear.
From cwade2@barberholt.com to gmcbride@barberholt.com. Subject: Call ID 427691. Hi, Jean. A few comments about your last call. You did an excellent job expressing empathy. Good use of positive language. I'm impressed with your courtesy and professionalism. I noticed there was some dead air. Make sure to tell the customer what you're doing. Don't risk losing the rapport. At one point, you interrupted her. Make sure to apologize next time. You used a lot of jargon towards the end. Try not to be so technical. It's a bit of an overload. Don't forget to address the customer by name. We want to personalize the call experience. Come see me if you have any questions. Candence.
Memo from Glenn Yates to all staff. Subject: Message procedures. We recently received multiple customer complaints about voice messages. Customers are sometimes unavailable and have to call back, but messages from our company consistently contain insufficient information. Several customers complained that messages did not include callback numbers. This makes customers confused and irritated. They end up spending significant time on hold. This is a waste of time for both customers and representatives. We need to leave effective messages. When you are transferred to a customer's voicemail, identify yourself and the company clearly. State what the call is regarding. Leave a callback number. Repeat your name, the company name, and the callback number. Remember, be brief, but don't leave out information.
Transferring calls. Customers need to reach specific departments to resolve their issues. That's why representatives often have to transfer calls. There are two types of call transfers, warm and cold. In a cold transfer, transfer the call directly. Place the customer on hold and enter the correct extension. This is appropriate if your main duty is directing calls. In a warm transfer, place the customer on hold first. Then, contact the next representative and introduce the call. After that, bring the customer into a conference call. Stay on the line until the other representative takes over. When a customer is on hold, check in every 30 to 45 seconds. Be sure to set a reasonable expectation of wait time.
D&A Metro. Billing and Payments FAQ. Paying by phone. Question. What payment methods do you accept? Answer. We accept credit card, debit card, and gift card payments. We accept electronic checks for online and automatic payment only. Question. Are there fees for paying over the phone? Answer. Credit and debit card transactions incur a $3 service fee. Switch to an APO to avoid these fees. Question. Is there a grace period for late payments? Answer. There is a 7-day grace period. Payments we receive after 7 days incur a late fee. Question. I didn't receive a confirmation number. Did my payment process correctly? Answer. Completed transactions have confirmation numbers. If you are unsure, ask a representative to check your balance.
To whom it may concern. I am writing about the job postings on your website. I would like to apply for the opening in billing. My last job was in the customer service department for JPO Industries. I primarily took inbound calls. However, I made some outbound calls as well. I gave customers advice and helped them file complaints with the company. Before that, I worked in outbound sales. I primarily handled customers' orders and completed transactions. I also worked briefly in account maintenance. I see that the position requires some work in tech support. I don't have experience in this area, but I'm willing to learn. Thank you for considering my application. Sincerely, Sharon Valero.
Answering Service Communication Solutions. Many small businesses don't have enough receptionists to handle increasing workloads. We can help. Our service provides a live response for every customer. Everyone who dials your number gets a real person. We also handle call overflow and after-hours calls. We can take messages or redirect calls to employee offices. We also screen calls and dispatch them to other offices when appropriate. All of our receptionists work long-term assignments. That means they get to know your business and your customers. Make an appointment with one of our representatives today for details and rates.
Green Island Community College, Course Listings. VOC 110, Call Center Training. This course combines e-learning and instruction in the classroom. We teach students the basics of call center work. Employers look for applicants who already have training. This course reduces the need for on-the-job training after hire. This modular training program allows students to practice customer interactions. We provide training through role play and simulation. Instructors will also demonstrate the benefits of webinars. Instructors will test students' skills at the end of the class. Students who pass the test will receive a completion of training certificate. This certificate is accepted by several local companies.
AVN Pharma Education.